Hey, everybody, this is Dr. J in Spikes. We're live from Long Island, New York, where the weather is on and off. Would you
Yeah,
say?
on and off rain,
Yeah.
muddy conditions.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid is going to happen at the Preakness tomorrow. It's
Yes,
definitely,
it'd be very
definitely,
sloppy.
you think it'll be very sloppy? That's bad.
Well, was the Kentucky Derby sloppy? It was pretty wet over there.
Yeah, they had a rainstorm just before the race.
Yeah, and I really thought that was going to affect. Well, I thought it was going to affect the odds a bit,
It
but
did. I mean, probably that's why they weren't betting sovereignty, a dead closer. I
right.
got
Well,
so
it could come in second. It might have been nice to bet all the other horses with that one in
I,
second.
I didn't bet that much, but I bet 10 to win on them. I got back 80 on sovereignty.
Uh huh. Oh, and you did bet sovereignty. Right.
But I also bet some exotics with Baffert and Lucas on top. And I'm going to do the same in this race. That is, I think I know who I'm going to bet to beat journalism in a triple or exacta.
So now journalism came in second at the Kentucky Derby, and you're thinking journalism may very well win this one.
I think he should win it, but he may come second. That's where the payoff. That's where you
Right.
get
So right. It's funny though, betting to place, but that's
I'm
why you
not,
have to do
I'm
the
not going
exact
to
with
bet him
everybody
to
else.
place. I bet him in a triple or exacta.
Oh, I see.
By the
So
way, SPY is continuing every day, fifth day in a row, up
is
again.
it?
I got the chart on SPY. I want to see the close of the market. Then we'll do every one of the horses. We'll give them a good look. I got the form. You see,
Oh, look at that. Yeah,
got the form,
got the
and
form.
this is a form on SPY.
And speaking of betting,
Yeah.
you could actually bring that top line down. It's cutting so close to
Yeah, of course, but I wanted to show how wide this channel is. I
right.
think I think it's defined by the green candle.
If it's yeah, then you have a lot of room up.
Yeah, it's at the lower end of the channel. I see this going to. I mean, I wouldn't bet against this. This is locomotive. I wouldn't bet against it. I wouldn't short it. I wouldn't,
What
hedge
is
my
that?
bet.
Four in a row. This is showing, or five in a row.
Five in a row.
Huh.
Oh, this was a doji, so maybe it don't count.
Oh, I see. I didn't see that one. Okay.
The whole week, every day up.
Good week.
And I think we're going to have more of these good weeks. Maybe we get a couple of days here or there that are losers, but
Let's see. We'll have another liberation day where we could buy, and then another day like today where we could sell.
who knows? I'm not selling.
You're not
Our,
selling. I trimmed a little bit today, but not very much.
John told us that he's going to hedge, right?
I just trimmed a little bit myself, just like
Yeah,
my big winners. I decided that you to ring the cash register a little bit.
nothing wrong with that, but I don't see
What the hell?
I don't see any compelling reason to sell.
Like the tech stuff mostly.
I want to switch. We can end with the stock market, but I want to go to the Preakness.
Oh yeah, well, like I said, speaking of gambling, so we have nine horses this go round.
Yeah. And what do you know about Bob Baffert? What do you know about Dwayne Lucas? Do you know?
Well, you're talking to somebody who doesn't who knows how to read a racing form, but hasn't read a racing form in over, I think, since I went to the track with you about 3 years ago.
I see. Well, Bob Baffert won 8 Preaknesses, more than anyone else ever.
Is he an owner or a he's a trainer? Okay,
And
yeah, that name sounds familiar.
he's in with a lightly raced horse. You see, goal oriented. He was sprint sharpened in his debut, and he took the lead and wired it in the optional claimer. That means it's a cheaper race. It's big step up.
I see.
So I mean, he could win. He has the best trainer, best jockey, Flavian Pratt. So can he win? Possibly. More than likely, he'll run where Citizen Bull ran. In the Derby. That was Baffert's entry from the rail. You notice the parallel. He had a similar situation. All right. Journalism. That's the one that
And
should.
why are they giving journalism such a good post position?
It just its post position's luck of the draw.
Oh, really? Okay.
Out
I
of a
mean,
hundred,
what's coming out in the second slot is
I'll give you a little fact. Out of the last 100 Preaknesses, how many times do you think the rail won?
in the Preakness. How many times? I would say more than the percentage that would be guaranteed.
Well,
No.
let's say there's an average of 10 horses.
All right. So then I would say more than 10%.
Uh-huh. I think it won 12%.
12%. Okay. Well, I
And
mean, typically speaking, unless you have a horse that really likes a lot of room and likes to come in from the outside,
I think the 2 and the 3 posts also won 12%.
there you go.
The 4, 5, 6, and 7 averaged 14%.
It was higher.
Yeah, they did better.
Interesting.
And you would think the opposite because the first turn comes right up. You want to get speed from the inside
Right.
in Pimlico. Let me see if I can show a picture of the track. I want to show people how to read the form a little bit.
You're right. Exactly.
Let's see if I think the oval is to
How
the
long, how
right.
long a race is this?
Mile and 3 teenies.
Okay.
See, it says right up front. Purse information. The winner doesn't get 2 million. They get 65%.
Gotcha.
Unless goes to second and third. So Mr. Pratt was on him on Derby Day in an earlier race, and he won with the goal oriented. Now he's stepping up. Maybe give him a slight chance. Maybe better than slight if it's really sloppy. The 2 handled the slop. He's proved it.
Yeah.
And he doesn't need the lead. He won't have the lead, but he could be closer up than the Derby. I hope, because I'm going to be using him heavily. So I would like to see this horse maybe 5th. Journalism, not 10, not 9th, but 5th. I think he's got enough speed to be up there just off the leaders. American Promise is another one that must go to the lead, like the 1. So I think the 1 and the 3 are going to be battling early. You see that?
Yeah.
Early speed. In the Kentucky Derby, he got bumped twice. He tried to make the lead and got bumped. So throw that race out. He's a contender.
Well, okay.
That's how many times Wayne Lucas won the Preakness?
Wayne Lucas.
7. So
He won
Baffert
seven.
won
He
it
won,
8
he won
times.
7 Preaknesses.
Yeah, and Lucas won it 7, so between them 15.
Wow.
Fletcher ran 15 times his horse in the Preakness, never won. Best he ever did was 3rd. To give you an idea that the trainers matter. So in the exotics, I think I'm going to play 1 and 3 on top.
Oh, and you're actually you're going to keep 2 out of the money for for your biggest bet.
No, I'm not keeping the 2 out of the money. 1 and 3 on top, probably 2 for second.
Gotcha.
This horse is interesting. He comes from United Arab Emirates or somewhere like that.
Uh-huh.
Dubai. Unknown jockey, unknown trainer, unknown horse. It's a toss for me, even though he might be a runner. I don't know.
Well, it depends if the horse is prone to jet lag or not.
Yeah, it's far-fetched. This horse has got excellent recent form. You see, Pay Billy against lower quality Laurel horses,
Right.
much lower quality. He won a total of 234,000. Journalism won a total of. Let's go back. Let's see, journalism.
You should tell people some of the key things to look for here. when they're
Yeah, where does it tell you how much they won? Do you see that? Right here, lifetime earnings. Over 1.6 million, you see? That's a big difference between this and the pay Billy. Pay Billy is like the Knicks or Boston playing the kids in the park in a pickup game. Who's going to win, Knicks or Boston tonight? What is it tonight?
Well, if the Knicks don't win tonight, they're not winning.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that that this will be it for them. That they'll actually do it.
I think they should, but who knows? Fletcher, as I said, has been a very hard luck trainer in the Preakness. He's in with a good quality horse. They paid him, see up on top, they paid 200K
Right.
as a yearling. That's not a little bit. It's not a lot, but it's not a little bit. They paid a lot more for this horse, Sandman.
Yeah.
What is that?
1.2 million.
1.2 million. Yeah, it's a
The
lot.
Sandman.
This is owned by one of those influences. I can't say the word.
Influences, right? It's actually won 1.2 million in his career. The Sandman.
Yeah.
We had the odds are 4-1.
Yeah, they've got overbet because of
Yeah,
that, because of the owner.
I
So
got you.
anyway, River Thames, he's got good breeding for the off track, but he's never run on a sloppy track, so who knows? And Fletcher is overdue to at least make the money. I think this horse could make the money. Third. That's what I think. I think Sandman is a toss because you see the jockey on the 6, Ortiz Jr.
Yes.
That's not what I wanted to show.
Yeah, it's right here.
Sandman had Ortiz, the other Ortiz, Jose Ortiz, in the Derby. And Jose Ortiz said, I don't want to ride Sandman in the Preakness. I'm going to ride Clever Trick, the 8. There's Clever again, rather. Clever again gets Jose Ortiz as opposed to the Sandman.
JL.
This one looks good, you see. Early speed. They paid 500K. They paid real money.
American Pharaoh. You gotta recognize that name.
He was a Triple Crown winner.
Yeah.
And at the beach club I went to, the owner was a few cabanas away.
Really?
I didn't know him, but he went to the beach club. River Thames is dangerous. How about Sandman? I don't like Sandman, but who knows? I think he's overbet because of that influencer.
Yeah, well, he's got at least he's got a lot of training in 2020. He's got a lot of experience in 2024.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought these were only 3-year-olds.
He didn't run a lick in the Derby.
Right.
Not a lick.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
That I don't love.
Yeah, no, I see that. Just sort of.
Pay Billy, I rule out because it's just too cheap. It's, again,
20-1.
You're playing the top kid in the park.
I got you, 60K.
The top kid. Can the top kid in the park play on the Knicks? I don't think so.
Got you. Top kid in the park. It's funny.
River Thames, maybe. Lightly raced, maybe.
But what is the Sandman doing with all this experience?
He won a big race, the Arkansas Derby, a big surprise. That was his claim to fame.
This one could be a dark horse.
He ran from way back, and he gets Johnny R instead of Jose. That's called a gimmick. When you get Jose off and Johnny R on, you play both horses,
Right.
The one he went to and the one he left. So that would mean you play the, who did he go to? He went to the 8, so 7-8. It's a gimmick.
Oh, he went to Clever again, okay.
Yeah. This is a real outsider, Luis Saez,
20 to 1.
but he looks okay.
175,000. Yeah.
This breeding is not bad. Nyquist has a lot of slot
Likewise.
winners. Uncle Mo, very good breeder. The
Well,
dam
he didn't run into Kentucky.
the dam is by Tappet. Tappet mare. Tappet won the Belmont. So he's got the distance. He probably can handle the distance, I would think.
Hmm.
And it's Jose Ortiz off, Louis on. I love Louis. Louis is a great jock. They're all great jocks in this race. Well, not all, but many great jocks. So the jockeys are not a big factor. I think the trainers are more of a factor. I would take a shot with the 9th or 3rd in a triple or a super.
It certainly goes up the overall odds if you're doing the triple.
Yeah. So let me put in the comments some of this
So
stuff
some
that
of the combos that you plan on doing.
yeah. So
I mean, you're gonna do a 1, 2, 3 box no matter what.
I don't know. I think I'm going to use something like this: 1, comma, 3 with. Where's the slash? I want a slash. There's a slash with the 2 with I like the not 1 comma 8. Maybe not I'm not sure about the
That's
third.
that 7 was the one, which is the one I called the dark horse, the one with all the
I
experiments.
want the 1. Well, I'm not typing right. 1 comma 3 with the 2 with. All right, I'll come back with the 1 comma 3, and I'll add in. Then definitely add in the 9 for a long shot to juice it up. I hit enter, but nothing happened. There we go. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So what I like is 1 3 on top of the 2 on top of the 1 3 9 in the triple. And somehow I'm using in today's Black Eyed Susan, I'm using a few horses with the 2.
Okay.
I like journalism. I think journalism will probably be your race winner, but to make it interesting, I might bet. I don't want to bet a lot, so I might just bet $10 on journalism.
Oh, you have that app where you can bet the games,
Yeah,
right?
the Naira app.
The Naira app, yes.
You can bet in most of these sports betting things. I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think they all have racing apps that you can download. I know FanDuel does. They must.
Yeah. And I've been avoiding those because I'm a hair's breadth from being a gambling addict.
Uh-huh.
So
I bet dollars. I control myself.
yeah, famous last words.
No, I do.
No, I know. I mean, you do because you could show control over the stock market also.
Yeah, I control myself 100%.
Right.
I don't go overboard. I've been playing horses for 60 years, so I never really lost much. I'm behind like every other horse player.
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, it's because there's a lot of horses.
My claim to fame is when I hit a $14,000 triple at Saratoga
Really?
in the 9th race.
Nice.
Really, except I only had it for $1, so I got paid $7,000, and then they took taxes.
right then and there they take the taxes.
Yeah, but I got most of the taxes back.
Well, that's good.
It showed a lot of losing tickets.
You're right, exactly.
So, what do you think? Do you like my analysis of the Preakness?
I do.
Julia, I'll call you back. I'm on my show. It's okay. I'll call you back.
I'm just surprised that it was the 9 that you picked on after all of that.
Well, I want to juice the triple.
Right.
And I think he doesn't look that bad. It looks like he fits.
Okay.
He's a little,
Yeah, no, and if you do it this way, you're not making a whole lot of bets. What are you doing the most? What are you doing? 8 bets
I'm
on
going to
this?
bet doubles in today's card with the two with
Right.
journalists. You can bet a double, and there's something called the Black-Eyed Susan. It's a
A black belt.
Philly race,
Right.
3-year-old Philly race. I don't want to analyze that because I just don't want to.
Yeah,
But
exactly. Why bother?
yeah, so I will be back for the Belmont and really do a careful analysis.
Sure.
I just want people to realize that we're multi-talented.
Yeah, right.
Not only do we know about the market, we know about horses.
Well, it's anything that has to do with playing the probabilities and trying to
This is beautiful
leverage
chart.
them out.
I
Yeah,
love
no, you're
that.
and
Seven
IWM is still being very generous.
7,000 before 7,000 SPX.
Now, you weren't the one calling for like just a quick give back at the beginning of the week, are you?
No, I'm looking for a continued rally. You could get a day or two giving back. That's fine.
Yeah,
I,
because
I mean,
so far it hasn't shown the opposite of the nibble sign yet. What was I calling
well,
that?
this is where you would start. If you want to play it to the short side, you cover right here
Right,
where the averages cross. I don't know what that is.
197. What's that for the IWM? Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, and then for the SPY, let's see what it would be for
Yeah,
this.
no, I mean I'm thinking a fair price. If you can keep getting this between 190 and 200, if you can keep buying that and then selling it around, you can start making. It's little money, but it's not. I mean, nothing really great, but it's.
SPY. I keep buying IWM. So I'll
Yeah,
join. If you
you're
want to
thinking that,
short this, you cover right here at 7,575,
right?
right where the three averages come together. I think it's the 12, the 100, and the 200. I don't know. I can't see.
Gotcha.
My eyes are
You're saying
failing.
if you decide to put a short in or
I
a
can't see. I can't hear. I can't breathe. I can't walk. I can't talk. What can I do? I can still, you know what?
well, that's what life is for.
That's all it's about, right?
That's right.
All right. So, what do you think of my picks? Do you like them or no?
I do like your picks.
All
I
right.
do. I think you. I think. Well, I mean, I respect your analysis. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, I was very close to the triple in the Derby. I took a few other combinations with sovereignty on top, but I didn't quite put it
Yeah,
together.
when I saw how muddy the field was, I mean, I didn't put any money down, but I was speculating that he
I
wouldn't win.
bet very little. I bet 10 to win on the winner, and I bet maybe $20
So
in
what'd
the.
you get for that? That probably only paid like 250 or something.
I got back 80, but then I also won the exacta for $2. That paid 48, I think.
Yeah, that was up there, right?
I think. I'm trying to
Yeah,
remember.
no, I know that that having the favorite come in second actually did make a
But I
good
wasn't
impact.
happy because 7 to 1 on top of what was the favorite?
It was like 4-7 or something. It was really the
Three to
lot.
one. The favorite was 3 to 1, maybe.
No, it was less than that. It was if it was three, it was low,
I think it was
like
three,
2.5 to 1 or something. Where everything was
maybe
sitting
2.5. But I should
except
have
for
paid
four.
more. At $48, I felt it was a chip. So I got
Yeah,
back $48 plus the 80, 128. I made about,
you made money.
I bet like 30.
All
I
right,
made
so
$100. That makes me happy. But if I lost the 30, I wouldn't cry.
exactly. Like you said, the stakes are a lot lower when we do this with
Do
horses.
I have to give a disclaimer about our knowledge of the horses?
I think everybody. It's pretty obvious to everybody.
No,
What we know,
maybe
what we
we
don't
should. Here's a disclosure: we do not talk to the horses directly.
know.
They don't.
There you go.
They don't confide in us as to who's
we,
going to
we
win.
don't get anything from the horse's mouth.
Nothing from the horse's mouth. So that's my disclosure.
There you go. There's the disclaimer.
Whatever you bet with your head. Don't bet over it,
Don't bet
as I
over
like
it.
to say.
Bet what you can't afford to lose.
And I enjoy the Belmont, the Derby, and the Preakness. What can I tell you?
Well, they're fun and they're popular and they're on TV. You don't have to watch
Yeah,
special TV
even
channel for
most
it.
of our fellow stock gurus, stock enthusiasts, they like it too. So I expect we'll get some views.
Okay.
All right, adios amigos and ciao.
Yep.
Good luck
Good
tomorrow.
weekend, everybody. And
Bye.
good luck.